When did it become the bystander's job to become avengers? Okay. This idea that if you're a bystander and you're walking down the street minding your business and you see some going down and you immediately have to jump in without a second thought, that is craziness, okay? Because in terms of bystanders, the only job a bystander has is to render aid if needed or find help, i.e. police officer, security. But it's not a bystander's job to jump in like it's a fucking tag team match, okay? And for all the people out there that want to say, oh, well, you know, you have to jump in or you have to help someone because it's the right thing to do, it's the kind thing to do, it's the human thing to do. How many times have you been walking down the street and you've seen a homeless person and you completely ignored them?
Okay, is it a man's duty to step in and protect a woman he has no obligations to? He doesn't have no authority over her.
How do you expect a man to protect what he has no authority over? Yes, I said authority. See, as a married woman, I recognize that my husband is the head and leader of this house, and what comes with being a leader is authority. I submit to him and allow him to have authority over me because I trust that he knows what's best for me. But right now, I bet y'all hear the word authority and think, oh my God, she's oppressed. Oh, quite the contrary, my dear. I don't have to deal with the dangers of the nightlife because when my husband says to be home at a certain time, oh honey, I am. He knows the dangers of the streets goes up 10 times more after dark. If he says to take off an outfit, I'm taking it off because he doesn't need other men lusting and catcalling over what belongs to his eyes and his eyes only. A man can't protect what he has no control over. Control, authority, oh my God, trigger words. They might trigger you, but they protect me.
If you think about that thing that went on, the let's call it Brickgate, the girl that got someone allegedly put a brick in her face, right?
Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old, they gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me.
A few moments later. 12 seconds later.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick and all these black men just watch. And they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock and it hit me in my fucking face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Man, fuck all y'all niggas. Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, what you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why this man got a brick on my face? And he's holding a brick. And all these niggas is watching. And nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face and then they all just watch. And they let that nigga get in the car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women? I don't even care about my face because I'm still gonna be prettier than all of y'all niggas because I have a pretty heart. But my heart is broken, y'all. My heart is broken because I will stand up for any of y'all. I stand up for everybody. I stand up for everybody. And nobody ever stands up for me. And my heart is...
Obviously that story came out that she was lying.
Yep.
But let's say it was true. Is a man obligated to protect a woman that he
doesn't cover? No.
So yeah, exactly.
That question, your first question, no. He does not have to do anything in that situation because you're not under his roof. He doesn't, there's no covering over you from him anyway. You need to be calling your own father, your own brother, your own uncle, whoever to come help you. I'm not saying that that you shouldn't necessarily help when someone's in a situation, because you would hate to think if your mum or sister was in a situation
that someone stood and
yeah,
just recorded and didn't help.
Yeah, exactly. No one would want to hear that, right? And I understand that fully. But at the same time, in the woman's situation, like you just mentioned, she is actually the person who instigated it. She's the person who is mouthing off to the man. She's a woman that goes around slapping people.
Yeah.
And slapping men, should I say. So then therefore, why I'm not going to say to my man, oh yeah, go and save her.
Okay. I have all the responsibility or none of the authority. That's slavery, right? So then I could get involved. I see a situation, I could get involved, right? I may not come home to my family because, listen, man, things can get peaked nowadays. Yep. People handle things in a crazy way. So then, okay, with that story, you can call the police. Yeah. I don't know why you'd go on social media, start recording and saying, oh, black men are not helping me, yada, yada, yada. The question I'll ask is this. Are women today like their grandmothers? Because those men back in the day went to war, you know, to protect their family, their women, their children, right? Are these women worth protecting? They can shame and sign language men all they like. Oh, so if she's not pretty, if she's not this, if she's not that, then you're not going to help. Yes, correct. I'm glad they get it. So look at the woman in, was it Peckham, the store, right?
Yeah.
And
why is Peckham trending all over social media? Now, let me give you the backstory real quick. Now, whilst discussing this case, I have to use the term allegedly. This woman wanted to return some items. However, the store had a no refund policy. And then this woman proceeded to stealing other items. Furthermore, she was then confronted by this storekeeper, which she hit with the basket. And then he proceeded to detaining her and even put his hand around her neck as he was detaining her.
Look. I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call the police.
Babe! Fucking look, thank you, record it! Call the police! Call the police!
I'm gonna call the police.
Call the fucking police! Call the fucking police! Call the fucking police! This is what this is, babe? Babe, this man put his neck on me! This man just strangled me, man! Just get off me! This man just strangled me! Get the fuck off me!
The man grips her up because she was stealing. Now, okay, cool. Should the man have grips her up in that way over whatever it was? No. But then you can't expect men that don't know you to put their lives on the line for women that are not even like their grandmothers. I'm just saying, are they worth protecting? No. Why should men be off-duty police?
Okay. Even in saying that, you're saying, are they worth protecting? I'm sorry. Let's say you were like your grandparents or whatever. I'm basing every situation on...
But if that's the case, if they were like their grandparents, then that's a different story. Because those women were worth protection. We had communities, we had certain things in place. So that's a different story.
But it's still, for me, yes, they had better communities. There was, let's say, smarter, kinder people. Not doing...
They're different caliber.
Okay, look. It's based on that situation. If I saw a woman, I could be 30-something years old in 1960, whatever, right? To where... That's going back to grandparents' times, right? And I see a woman do the stuff that she did in a hair shop, which she was stealing, by the way. And then, or the woman who's going around slapping guys, instigating crap or whatever. I am not helping you because I saw what you did to those men, or I saw you steal, or I saw you do certain things. If I was a guy, I'm not helping you if you buck up in some situation with the person who owns a shop, or the guy wants to do something to you because you hit them or you started shouting at them, arguing with them. I ain't helping you. Now, if it's a situation where you're minding your business, right? Didn't do nothing wrong, and someone come up to you, done some effed up things to you, then it's like, raw, why did they do that?
Okay, in the mind of the effed up person, they're not rational people. So by me intervening and getting involved in that, I could put my life at risk.
But let's say they are. Let's say that person just had a bad day or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying that I'm not going to throw myself into something that, first of all, has nothing to do with me.
Doesn't matter.
And then I have to also think about my life, think about my children, think about so much things to think about when I'm involving myself in people's situation. So I'm just saying, she's saying, oh, black men. Look, those black men have families, and I'm sure they would like to go back home to them. So then you can say, oh, black men, but was you worth protecting in that situation? No, you wasn't.
Well,
so what this woman's saying, yeah, I can call an ambulance for you. Yeah, I can call the police for you. Yeah,
that's what I'll be doing.
I can do that.
If
but
I have no
me
authority,
jumping in physically,
if I have no authority without the responsibility, is slavery. That's not me. Are these women worth protecting today? Some are. Generally, most are not. It is what it is. Should people be off-duty police? Put your thoughts in the comments below.